So
want to be this elite priest purifying this temple.
that sounds good. All right, so you guys head down. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I hate that. Why can I not do that on the pan? Okay, so you guys are gonna head to the low magistrate, and I think I wrote down someone's name. Ah, yes. Okay, so you're the lieutenant or sergeant or whatever he was, Duroth. He greets you as you enter. Ah, my fine adventurers, how are you today?
We're doing better now that we've hit the temples. But yeah, we've come by to report on what we've found so far.
Ah, indeed, indeed. Still going down there, eh?
Well, yeah,
Yes.
there's still a lot more in there that we still need to clear out, like a crazy cult and stuff like that.
Crazy cult, you say?
Yeah, we came
Tell me
across.
more.
Well, we can show you this mask we found.
Yeah, so we
I'll place the mask on the table.
found a cult that had these masks on, and our cleric friend here thinks that they're from.
Lafdul's not actually there.
Our cleric friend thinks that they're from a mask deity, evil mask deity. I don't know.
Yeah, I seem to recall some time ago there was a Temple of Mask. You know what? Let me ask one of the old timers. Give me a moment. He steps away from steps out of the room that he was meeting you in, and a few minutes later he comes back. Yes, I checked with one of the old timers. He's close to retirement, of course, and he said that back in his day, this was probably some 20, 30 years ago now, there was a secret temple of thievery that was discovered. My understanding is that rather than actually go in and slay all the priests and thieves in there, and this was long before the Red Masks and the Juggler's men had any control here. Not too sure about the Yakuza. Anyway,
Wait, Yakuza?
yes, the Shao thieves. They sealed it up. I remember that. Well, he said that he wasn't a part of it, but they sealed up the temple, and they were gonna just wait until they starved out. But me asking him about it made him recall that he doesn't seem to recall them ever going back down there. Could be the same thing.
Huh. Well, it looks like they turned to doing undead stuff.
Really? It does not seem very thievery to me, but, hey, what do I know about, such religious mumbo-jumbo? You say that you cleared them out?
Not. There's still another
mostly.
floor that we discovered the other day.
Yeah, we discovered another pathway down. But we need to go back down there anyway to finish cleansing their altar area.
Krog, leave Lucy alone.
Okay.
Lucy, up.
Yeldin, if you could mute yourself, since you're not with the group right now.
Sorry.
That's okay. Cleansing the temple, hey, Well, the stonemason that we were going to be hiring to do the work, he's actually meant to inspect the chambers tomorrow. I could ask him to meet you guys there if you'd like.
I think that would be very good. Yes.
I'd like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we would need another chance or two to go down there and make sure that we've cleared out most of the stuff, just to make sure.
I hope you don't mind if we continue just a little bit to make certain that we cleaned out the obvious stuff that we could see, to see where we found an entrance to some place in the back of the altar. So maybe there are more creatures there.
Oh, indeed. Certainly, if there are other entrances or exits to this complex, we would definitely want to know where those are located, so we can brick those up as well. I don't care one way or the other whether you clear the creatures out, the cults and whatnot, but I'm not sure that we can delay the actual construction work. I can certainly talk to my superiors about it, but I wouldn't put too much hope into it.
If you can
Well,
do anything to delay it as best you can, that'd be nice, because we want to make sure that the entire place is fully clear.
Well, you've got 2 days. That's all I can guarantee you right now. And
That
certainly
is plenty.
we'll be taking some recommendations from the stonemason who you'll be meeting tomorrow.
I think 2 days is quite fine.
Yeah, they'll have to do then.
If we go down with the dwarf tomorrow and he can tell us a bit more about how and what and where, and we continue just a little bit along the corridor that we found, we can make certain that it's empty.
Okay.
And I thank the guard for allowing us to go down there and do our thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Unless there's anything else that you guys want to do, we can go ahead and just move on to the next day then.
No,
Sounds
wait.
good.
Where
Okay.
do we take the masks with, or does the magistrate want them?
They have no interest in them.
Yeah, we'll take it with us.
We'll take it with us and we'll get rid of them somehow.
Okay.
Ask Lafdul how he wants to get rid of them.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Braxon is going to stay at the temple overnight. Lafdul, I assume that you were just going to stay there for a while to chat, and you're going to head back to the inn. Is that correct?
After I've learned what I can about their techniques, if there's nothing else, and yeah, I assume I'd be going back with Braxon, yeah.
Okay. All right. So back at the inn, you guys can get your spells back. The next
New
day.
spell.
Yep. The next day, head over to the Temple of the Tear in the morning. They cast a curing spell and take care of Braxon's blindness.
Take care of our wounds. So we're back.
And they will heal that. Heal up your wounds and everything like that.
Sounds good.
Sounds excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lafdul. The guards didn't want anything to do with the mask. I brought them back for you, so I don't know if you get like brownie points if you break them.
My character's quite happy to smash them.
Okay.
when I do the purifying.
Your mace over and over.
Okay.
No, I'll wait until I do it. I'll do it in that room down below.
All right, I'll give them to you so you can deal with them.
All right. Lafdul, you will probably need some incense as well, in addition to the holy water. That'll cost you 10 gold pieces.
Yeah. Okay.
I
That's
think
put me
we
down
should
to
see
4
that.
gold.
I think we should share that because it's in all our interest.
How about we take it from
No,
the
I don't particularly mind because this is specific to my faith. So.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say we can take it from the kitty.
I
this is
don't
something that
mind
he
either
wants to
way.
Okay, I'll let you do it then.
I mean, to a certain extent, the rest of you wouldn't care that much.
This is
about
more
this.
of a personal thing, so because of my faith. So
We're just going along with it because you seem to be so invested.
Don't you want to have 10 gold more than you have now?
I'd rather see my faith, my enemies of my faith destroyed.
Yeah,
the way
if you can
Higgimus was
combine, if you can combine and the two, and you do your thing, but we help you in sponsoring you the incense.
Okay, well,
You can sponsor me.
let me
It's not a big
interject here. Let me interject here. The rest of you will only know about this if Lafdul decides to tell you.
Well, he already did tell us.
He didn't
He
tell
told
you,
us that he can't live with the masks being not.
but he didn't say specifically what he needs to do to cleanse the temple. And for some of you, maybe I'm not, dictating how your characters react, but if he does, if he did end up going into what the ritual required, some of you would more than likely not be very interested. How excited are you to hear about someone's bris or communion or something like that?
None.
Right.
Scientific interest in that. I'm just like I talk to the people in Thieves Temple. I will watch and observe what he's doing, despite not actually believing that it does anything at all. And if he needs the money and we have it in the kitty, why not?
But this is all
to the next time you get healed, it's just magic tricks,
This is also all dependent on him bringing it up.
Xanfyr has no interest in religion, so he's just gonna let him do whatever magic stuff he wants to do.
Unless someone specifically asked me, I wouldn't have told them.
Xanfyr's just letting him do what he wants because he imagines he's the religious guy. He probably knows best on how to deal with this. I don't really care that much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so
Higgimus won't think about any of that until we actually get down there. Now that I personally am thinking about this, Higgimus won't think anything of it until we get down there, and then he starts pulling.
Once you smell the incense or something, then you might realize or click on.
Yeah, does this stuff cost a lot of money to do?
Then I would mention that would make sense. Yeah, that's more of a natural progression.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so you can go. Everyone can be fully healed up. Braxon is
stonecutter.
No longer blinded, and yes, he's gonna meet you at the entrance. They mentioned it yesterday. I'll just say.
Mm-hmm.
So you head back to the entrance down to the tunnels, and you see a pair of watch guards there, and standing between them, chatting idly with them, is a dwarf with a flowing red beard. He's got a metal helmet on. He's clearly been informed that there were some dangerous creatures down there, so he's ready for what may come. He's got chainmail armor, helmet. You see a battle axe and a warhammer slung on his belt, and a crossbow on his back, along with a hefty backpack and a shield.
Are you the stonemason we were supposed to meet with?
He turns at your approach and your words. Ah, yes, you must be the ones who discovered this place. My name is Urgoth Shadowhammer. He holds out his hand to whoever's in the lead. Since Xanfyr spoke up, I'm going to assume that was you.
Yeah, I'm going to shake his hand.
Ah, good to meet you, good to meet you. Who are you?
I'm Xanfyr, one of the wizards in this party.
Ah, I see. And the rest of you? He looks waiting for introductions.
I introduced myself.
So do I.
Okay.
Yeah.
Braxon holds his hand out, says, I'm Braxon. Nice to meet a good quality warrior like yourself.
Ah, indeed. Thank you. So, I haven't been down there yet. I'm to inspect the situation, see what it's going to take to brick everything up. What have you seen down there before we get down there?
Well, monsters coming out of the walls, ghouls, zombies, a crazy cult.
I mentioned about being a previously owned temple of Mask, and we are going down there to purify it. Sanctify it, rather.
Ah, Mask,
it was used as a smuggler's den.
Mask, you say?
How old is this dwarf, Glance?
Well, how familiar are you with dwarves? Would you say?
I've run into a few of them being in a Thieves Guild. I'm not unfamiliar with them, but
I've lived in a wizard town most of my life. I don't think I've really even seen a dwarf.
Leva probably met dwarves in her life, so not.
I'm reasonably familiar with them.
Okay,
I've
Lafdul at
probably
least.
met a
Lafdul at least. You would guess that he's fairly young. You know,
dwarf.
somewhere around
short
50
dwarf.
years old.
Young spry dwarf with his amazing beard, basically.
Yes,
Well,
there's
dwarves have amazing
no
beard.
gray whatsoever in the beard. And let me tell you, it is not easy to find a non-gray bearded dwarf picture.
You know what's funny is actually red bearded dwarves are supposed to be rare.
Well, not necessarily. Depends on where they're from.
On Faerun, they're rare.
Well, that's Faerun.
This is Spelljammer.
Yep. He at the mention of mask, he nods. I've heard of this mask. My pappy is actually from Toril. Came from up north somewhere. He hasn't been with us for a while. I'm sorry to say, but I've heard some stories. Well, shall we get down there?
Of course. We'll lead the way.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Well,
make sure you stick with
should
us,
not be
though.
leading the way.
Well, I'm not. Well, I'm saying you guys will lead the way while I'm behind you with the dwarf.
Well,
I'll just mention to stay close to us because there's a lot of different tunnels and paths down here.
Braxon's quite happy to lead the
He
way,
could probably.
even if someone else wants to do the talking. Braxon's quite happy to lead the way.
Well, Urgoth will definitely be up front with you so that he can inspect everything. As
I'm
you
gonna
go.
tell him to be careful because last time we were here, the undead we killed before came right back out the next day, so we may
Is
end
he
up
writing
being
on a
right
ledger or
pretty
something?
fast.
He's not taking notes as far as you can see.
Oh.
Probably,
you're-
he's a dwarf. He doesn't. It's stonework. He's a dwarf. He doesn't need notes.
Does he listen to my warning at least?
Yeah, he takes it under advisement.
Braxon will have his sword out, and he'll
Cool.
be assuming that the area might be dangerous.
Okay. You head first back into the down to the basement and then into the corridor. Urgoth immediately starts inspecting the walls. This is a lithid make.
Lithid?
Yeah, it's pretty old here.
Mm.
You continue down to the
Stone slab.
well, first you're going to the crossroads section.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
food passageways, I assume.
What's Lithid?
Illithids are mind flayers.
Oh, Illithid. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you right.
Yeah, there's squid heads.
So you get to the crossroads and point out the passageway up on the wall that you guys found leading to the Thieves Den, and he inspects the handholds in the wall. Oh, someone was about to say something?
I was saying, I think if we pass by the secret exit, I would have pointed that out too.
That's on a different path.
Where it was.
That's on a different passage.
Okay.
He inspects the chunks missing from the wall, and he says, good work here. This is designed to look like it was accidental, but you can see that these pieces were removed specifically to make handholds. Hard to say exactly who did this, though.
By the way, back to the secret exit. It was marked, so we do see it as we walk.
But you don't walk past it on this corridor.
Yeah, it's down a different corridor.
Right.
Oh yes, it's downstairs.
It's not downstairs. It's down one of the other corridors off this crossroad.
Do you want to bring up the dungeon map?
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
So we see where we actually are.
Oops. So right now you haven't gone up into the main section yet. So you're right there. Yeah. You came down this way. The secret passage is over here.
Yeah, I'll mention there's an exit down. There's one an exit-only area down this way?
Oh, indeed. Let me go take a look at that. You and he, or the entire party, if that's what you want, go down to inspect it.
We'd wait in the room, like 13 or something.
I'm gonna wait as well.
Okay. So Yeldin and Urgoth, you're at the passageway. You point out where it was. I think you guys did mark it with some charcoal or something.
Yeah, it took charcoal off me.
He examines the wall and he says, "This is fine work. I'd say that this is definitely dwarven make here. Hard to say how old it is. It's definitely not new. But yeah, we'll have to brick this up too. All right, thank you for showing this to me."
Yep. And then I guess we head on in.
All right. You just want to give him the tour of the upper level here first?
Yeah.
Yep.
Make sure he sees it all.
Okay.
Did we search room 11?
Yes. You found scattered coins. That's
yeah.
where the potion of Sweetwater was. There were 3 sheaf arrows.
I can't remember, because I remember there being a discussion about it.
Bunch of rusted weapons, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he inspects the walls of the chambers from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 13, and 14. He takes some interest in the shaft, and he says to you, "This looks like it was once a chimney, probably for a forge down below. Looks like it's been blocked up for some reason. Hard to say if this was natural or not, though."
Well, that would probably explain why that vent was dwarven make, because the side thing, because you go down here and then that way, and that's where the exit goes to.
Oh yeah, all these chambers are dwarven make, actually. So all of these rooms were originally made by dwarves at some point in the past. He informs you. And you head to the slab.
Yep.
He looks at the slab, investigates it, and he's like, "This is definitely not dwarf make. Looks like there may have been some sort of earlier trapdoor that this replaced."
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Guys gonna go down?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to just give him the tour starting with 8, 9, 10, 11, and then into 12?
Hang on, before we give him the tour, he's our guest, so Braxon will suggest a couple of warriors go ahead to make sure the room's still clear.
All right.
We don't want him getting into trouble.
Yeah, we don't want him getting killed. If anyone else is down there, it's going to cause problems. If he wants to come and fight, that's one thing. But if he walks into the room first and gets attacked, that's not good.
He's fine not leading the way, but I mean, remember that this first passageway is very narrow, and it's a tight squeeze for Higgimus.
So Higgimus will have to go last,
and if
then
Braxon is first, then he's going to go second.
Yeah, that works.
He's not. He's a dwarf. He's not afraid of little things like undead.
He's not
So, you guys are very careful in your initial exploration, but everything appears still. You don't see anything moving around. Fails the next morale check. Yeah. It appears to be clear. Whatever was animating the corpses before apparently is not reanimating them now.
We also did frickin' mutilate the fuck out of them.
We destroyed them.
Yes. Entering into room 12, he examines the chamber, and I'm getting an echo on someone. Okay. So he examines the room, and starting with the entranceway, and takes a look at the murals and the friezes on the wall. But he gets to the back, and he says, "Mask, you say?"
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This room was dwarven make, and this here symbol on the wall, he points to the tall dagger with the red painted pommel. That's a symbol of Abathor.
Abathor?
No.
Yeah, Abathor.
So
Yes. He's one of our gods, but he's not on the best terms with everyone else. He's a greedy one. He is.
So the secret room we found might have something to do with Abathor.
Yes.
He's evil, so.
You've shown him the secret door at the back, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we would have to move the altar that we pushed in front of it.
That's true. He takes a look in there and says, "Yeah, all of this is dwarf make. It looks like, if I had to guess, probably from the time when dwarves lived on Brawl. Still, no one knows why they disappeared, but humans came in afterwards at some point, and if I had to guess, probably some humans of this mask fellow found this place and took it as their own."
So this shrine here, is that originally a dwarven shrine?
Aye, yes.
That's still,
If
probably still...
we're committed to sanctify it, do you think the dwarves of Brow would want anything removed from here and taken upstairs to a church, a dwarven church, so that they could be given back to the dwarven gods?
He lets out a hearty laugh. No. Like Abathor's, he's not
If
one
anything, he'd be happy.
Yeah, exactly. He's not one that many dwarves would admit to holding to, if you know what I mean.
Right. So there'd be
Not
nothing.
exactly one of the better gods to like.
There'd be nothing in here that belongs to another god other than Abathor.
Other than this symbol on the wall, I'm not seeing anything. Either it was all taken before, or it's disintegrated into dust.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
All right.
this isn't holy to Abathor anymore. If I had to make a guess.
Lafdul, do you need to do your purification or whatever now?
If he's done looking around the room, I suppose I would get on with it.
Oh, aye. If
Probably
you
knows
need
he
to
said
do
mask
your
guy took his place away.
if you need to do your sanctifying, cleanse this place of Mask's influence, I'd be happy to take a load off and wait for you to take care of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just wait around for him to do whatever he needs to do, and then go on.
I might mention to the party to guard that stairway down in case something comes back up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Braxon to go into the stairway then.
Bow out, pointing down the stairway, because I'm assuming we left it open at this point.
well, Braxon and Urgoth will definitely be Urgoth will definitely be interested in taking a look at that. So I assume he's going to go in with you, Braxon.
What's going?
It's probably best to not go too far right now while Lafdul is doing his thing. It's going to take a while.
What I'm mentioning to the party is that because I'm essentially defiling their temple, and whatever is remaining in here will suddenly come rushing up. Possibly.
Possibly.
How about we just defend that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The
I'm
entrances
just at
until
the
he's
top of the stairway with my bow out,
Yeah.
pointing down the stairs.
Okay, just
Yeah,
to be clear, it's not very obvious from the map, but it actually goes up and down. I'm not. Unless
You
someone
didn't
wants
say
to.
that last time.
I'm sorry.
You didn't say that last time.
Then
No, that's
I
fine.
You said it
That's
went
fine.
down.
Yeah, it's
Then I
fine
misspoke.
now, though.
Then I misspoke.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so if someone's going to point a crossbow down, then or up, Braxon will watch the other way.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
So
it's a
one
bow,
of us
not a
can
crossbow.
go down one step, one of us can go up one step, or
I'm gonna
whatever.
stay about control the room in case something comes in the other way.
All right. Urgoth is more interested in inspecting the stonework and the secret door itself. He'll make sure that he's keeping an eye on you, Lafdul, so that he doesn't get into your way.
I'll mention to him that be careful of the little symbol that's what blinded Braxon.
Well, you've been opening you've opened the door again, so if anything was going to happen, it would have happened.
Okay.
All right. So Lafdul, you're going to use the 2 vials of holy water. It's sprinkling it, lighting the incense, waving it around the room. You're welcome.
A few holy words.
It's going to take about a half an hour total of prayer.
It'd be longer than that.
It's not too bad. I mean, it's just circling the room with the incense, uttering the prayers, sprinkling holy water on the altar. Now, for the rest of the party, this is somewhat of an amusing sight. It's not a solemn sight. The holy words tend to be kind of a sing-songy. Yeldin, you definitely recognize the holy words as puns, jokes, things of that nature.
I kind of figured. I'm like, yeah, well, he did say he was worshipping
What is
whatever.
his god, the Joker or the Riddler?
Aravan Ilisir. He's a trickster
He's a
deity.
trickster god.
So like Loki.
Except not evil. So it'll be about a half an hour worth of time. Nothing comes up or down the stairs. It's the torchlight doesn't get very far up or down. You definitely have to go up or down to inspect those things. Did you want to do anything with this, Lafdul, or you good with it?
If I'm reasonably confident, but under my understanding that I have sanctified it, yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Nobody allergic to incense?
After he gets done, I'll be like, Lafdul, does all that stuff cost a lot of money?
Yeah, it cost a bit. I vaguely mentioned how much it cost, like a few gold, dozen gold.
Why don't you take it out of the kitty then?
Yeah. It would be well, I wouldn't be against it per se, but my pantheon's the religion I follow dictates that I have to essentially, I'm trying to figure the right words here, fend for myself. I have to procure everything for myself. Anything I do,
yeah, but the kitty was
if you were to sponsor me, I wouldn't say no.
You did your share in us getting this kitty.
To me, Lafdul, it would seem like kind of as a small repayment for all the stuff you do for us, keeping us alive and such not.
Yeah. I wouldn't object, put it that way, but I wouldn't ask of it either. It's up to the party what they decide to do.
I think we should reimburse you for something like this.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I don't mind that.
If they do, they do. I thank the party, I guess.
How much?
I'd be with that. After all, we owe your god as well as you for the work you've done for us. So we have
for
a debt
keeping
to
us
your
from
god.
not dying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how much did you have to spend on this?
Well, I put in my own cut. I don't know, just see about 8 gold.
I'm gonna give you 10. It's easier.
Okay. Thank you, I guess.
Okay. now that that is taken care of, Lafdul, go ahead and take give your priest class 100 experience points.
I've just lost where my. There we go. All right, cool.
Okay.
100 XP.
Now the big question now is up or down.
Yeah. One thing I would say is I think Urgoth, this is as far as we've got. So we have no idea what we're getting into from now on. But I think you'll probably want us to go up at some point because if this staircase, it could open up into the surface, or it could be blocked. And I'm sure you'll want to know.
Aye, indeed I do.
So up we go then.
Okay.
Well, we're not that deep, are we? So should we get the upward staircase out of the way?
Yeah. That's basically what. Yeah, that's fine.
So we chose up.
Yes.
I ask Urgoth whether there is one place he's seen already that that he could close off and will close off the whole lot securely.
Well, certainly, we'll be very likely putting up multiple walls, but the wall out in the corridor, that appears to be the one of the two places, and then the secret door that you mentioned, we'll be blocking up that. Unless there's another entrance, another exit around here, that would probably be good. Although I suspect that they'll want to come down in here and block off the secret door here, too.
Okay.
I mean, to a certain extent, I'll be telling them what my recommendations are, and they'll be making the decisions.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, let's go up then and see if there's another exit that we could have used last time.
Okay. The stairs only ascend about 15 feet before there is some sort of cave-in that has blocked off the rest of the stairs. Urgoth inspects it, and he says, this appears to be pretty old. There are occasionally minor sinkholes. They've been occurring with less and less frequency. And it's, tends to be when one of the caves in the Underbral here collapses. This one, if I had to guess, probably back in before Kozar's time, if I had to guess.
Kozar?
Does anyone know this lore?
Braxon would definitely be familiar with Kozar.
Koz is one of the members of the royal family.
He was the first, essentially.
Yeah.
He was the guy who changed it from a pirate haven to a legitimate city.
Oh.
So you're talking multiple human generations back.
Yep. Okay, pretty old in human terms, got ya.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing we shouldn't tamper with this cave-in because we're underneath it, and we don't want it to cave in some more and come down on us and bury us.
He gives a hearty laugh at that. Oh yeah, indeed. Generally, when these cave-ins are pretty old like this, they've become quite solid.
So downward it is.
Does this dwarf have does he know his north sense direction underground?
Yeah, the sense of direction underground. Yeah, it's a little bit iffy on Brawl. He can basically tell
Give me a second.
Dockward and I guess
Basically
Palace
what I was gonna ask is whether he knew where this area would be located underneath Brawl on the surface, like approximate to where our original entrance is.
He taps his chin. I think I could likely figure it out.
Could he give me a reference on a map, like vague directions, somewhere proximity? You can do it after if you don't want to do it now.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to think about it a little bit more.
All right. I figured it would be something important.
I mean, I haven't figured that out yet. as a dungeon master.
Alright,
So
that's fine. All right, we'll go downstairs then.
Yeah, down we go.
okay, the stairs go down about another 20 feet, and then they're broken off, and below that is an empty shaft. Your torchlight does not reach the bottom.
I ask one of the mages to pass me a pebble and I throw it down. Well, drop it down.
Okay.
Just to see if there's any sound.
There is, and it comes fairly quickly afterwards. Urgoth thinks for a second. Sounds like that's about 30 foot down.
So we need to find something to tie a rope to.
There are iron sconces along the wall for torches.
Have they been used? Can we look? Can we recognize whether they've been used as rope? What's it?
Places to tie rope off of?
Yes.
Not really. I mean, unless one of them broke off because of too much weight or something like that. It's about the only indication.
Would
that you get.
Aragoth have an idea of whether or not this idea is like stupid?
So you're basically asking him if it would be wise to drop a rope
if
down
it could
and descend?
support, or wait, if he has like any idea.
He inspects the some of the iron sconces and he says, "Well, I think if we used 2 of these and actually threaded the ropes through them and tied them off on both, they should hold. They're dwarf make here, pretty solid.
Guy knows his dwarf work.
He's a dwarf.
He'll always recommend his kind's work.
I'd certainly be up for going down if you are."
Yeah, down we go.
I've
then.
got a rope. Higgimus has got a rope.
Urgoth has a rope as well.
Someone has magic rope that we
I think
don't know is
everyone has
magic.
rope at this point, practically, except maybe
If
Xanfyr
it's
and
only
Leva.
free,
I don't have one.
Fair enough.
I do not carry rope.
Fair enough.
Actually, I might
It's
have.
quite
a rope,
heavy.
but-
Urgoth actually recommends using 2 ropes. So 2 lengths of 50-foot rope. He pulls out his own.
do you want to use Higgimus's because it's the same type of rope rather than mine, which is silk.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Somebody has a magic. One of the ropes we have is magic
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's the one
Higgimus
Braxon
is-
picked up.
Or
We
Braxon,
don't
sorry.
know. We don't know that though.
No, you guys know it's magical. You just don't know what it does.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Does Aragoth notice it, the quality of the rope? You know, does he mention it's dwarven make rope?
I don't think he's a rope guy. I think he's a rock guy.
Don't know anything dwarven made.
Unless you bring it out and show it to him.
Nah, don't. No reason.
All right. So he goes ahead and ties the rope through the 2 iron sconces and drops it
So,
down.
was anyone
Yep.
using the second rope, or otherwise Braxon get his rope out?
Higgimus. Higgimus's
Okay,
rope
sure.
is being used.
Guess go down the hole once everything gets set up.
Should we use a third rope to secure us, one person as we're going down, so we don't accidentally fall? We can pull them up or something.
It's up to you.
I don't know. I assume if someone were to accidentally let go of the rope, it'd be still hurt. You still secure them since we got spare rope.
I'm not sure that any of you, even all of you working together, could pull Higgimus back up. I'm just saying.
Wow.
I'm not even sure those things will support Higgimus.
No, Urgoth
What
assures
the
you they will.
I think
Higgimus
Higgimus.
doubtful.
He pokes Higgimus in the belly and says, yeah, you're not too you haven't been eating too many of the greens, have you? I'm pretty sure it could hold you.
I'll trust your knowledge there.
Okay.
I think Higgimus could actually hang from the sconce if he was worried about it. Just to see
A
the
spare
sconce hold
sconce.
his weight.
The
I
Higgimus
trust
is
the dwarf.
probably the reason why he said to string it through 2 of them.
All right, so
anyway,
who wants to go down first?
Higgimus.
Urgoth will go down second.
Braxon
Higgimus.
go down first.
okay, I guess Braxon wants to go down first. All right.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Can we drop a torch?
You can. There's a fair chance that it'll go out,
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
but you can try.
Oh, then Brax.
I mean, worst
Yeah.
case scenario is you
Torch
can
down
light it
with
up when
you.
you get down there. So
You give them like a burning ember or something. I've got charcoal or something on me. It's easy to light it up.
that wouldn't be very. I mean, that wouldn't be very bright. I assume Braxon wants to light up the area at the bottom.
Why don't you just let someone go down with vision first?
Okay. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I'll go down.
Leva, you want to go down first?
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
feeling adventurous.
I'm sorry?
If you're feeling adventurous, go for it.
Go ahead and give
Always
me
getting
a
adventures.
I
dexterity
was
check,
gonna
please.
go.
I probably fall. Just a moment. There is a button for that.
Yeah, but you can just roll 1d20.
1d20 less than your dex.
We could tie one end of the rope to her, though.
Or, yeah, less than.
All right, you're
Oh,
fine.
yeah, you succeed.
Well, she's funny.
Amazing finesse.
So what did she do? Did
She just goes down
jump
like a fireman, like pole or rope or something. She just goes straight down.
You easily climb down. You don't want to slide down rope. No, it's
Yeah,
a
you
very,
Burn
very,
your hands.
very
Hell
bad
back.
idea.
Definitely. I have scars from sliding down rope in real life.
You easily climb down to the bottom, and let's go ahead and bring you guys. Actually, let me copy the characters so that I remember to do that.
Oh, we got a new map.
Yep.
How am I helping them now?
Lafdul, you appear to still be missing some hit points. Go ahead and fix that.
Yeah. 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Oh, the rest of that. Oops, wrong way.
I'll follow down, I guess, or after the NPC.
Yeah, Urgoth will go down second.
I'll go down like fourth.
I'll go down third if no one's taken that.
No, I look around. What do I see? What do I...
Wow.
All right,
Dex
so you
check.
find yourself in a small room here. There is a door leading out of the room. It is made of wood. It is in very poor condition. It looks like the bottom of the door, perhaps the bottom foot or so, has mostly disintegrated. The bottom of this shaft is filled with the rubble of the broken staircase. And you don't really see anything other than that.
Has anyone got a shovel?
We don't need a shovel. The doorway's right there. That's
I know I
Almost.
can't do anything, but I still sort of tap the walls because just in case.
I'm gonna check the walls for secret doors, I guess. Yeah, that's a good idea.
That gets me out of the way of the next person who comes down anyway.
Okay. You do not find anything of note. Urgoth comes down as well, and he joins you in inspecting the walls, and also taking a look at the rubble of the stairs themselves. Who's coming down third?
Me.
Me.
Alright. Oh. Which of you
Well, I'll
wants to
go
get
down.
mine?
I don't mind.
Okay. Yeldin. All right, I'll take that roll. All right, Yeldin, you make it down easily. And Lafdul, go ahead and give me a dexterity check. Oh, actually, no, never mind. That doesn't matter.
For a thief. Even
Yeah.
on the 20. Oh, I'm glad I'm a thief.
Yeah. Your climb walls easily covers that. This is perfectly normal climbing stuff. So you make it down easily. Who's coming
Xanfyr.
down? Xanfyr? All right.
Out of curiosity, what would that have been? I would have just let go of the rope.
Yeah, you would have fallen. And then I would have determined where. All right, Xanfyr, you make it down just fine.
Should we leave someone up the top here? just to look after the ropes.
Which one of us would you leave behind?
And
I don't think
who wants to sit out the session? That's the question.
Nobody.
Nobody.
we have
So we're
our-
not
I mean,
doing that.
you've looked through the upper
Yeah,
areas.
I've got a grappling hook.
I mean, unless there was something you missed, it should be fairly safe. So.
I was just thinking evil GM.
I've got
Me
and us-
evil?
us-
I'm hurt.
us spending the next 20 adventures trying to escape from the Underbral.
no, I've got climbing gear. I can actually climb out with
Okay.
like proper hooks
Fine.
and things I can bang into the walls if I need to.
Anyway,
Okay.
we've been through this the upper area so many times. I don't think there's anything left there.
No,
And
that's fine.
I think we're rather bored of the upper area now.
Yes.
Braxon's just a bit suspicious about everything,
All right, so
except people. Okay, Braxton to go down.
all right, Braxon, go ahead and roll dexterity check.
Does that fail?
Don't know. What's my dex?
I don't think you got 7. You got like 16 or something, didn't you?
Yes,
I'm just
but
looking.
I am adding in a bonus, so you do slip a little bit, but manage to catch yourself and make it down to the bottom. Now it's Higgimus's turn.
I'm gonna,
Everybody move out of the way quickly.
Anyone know the damage of a falling
Yeah,
hippo man?
Yeah, what's the damage of a gift landing on your head?
We
Yeah,
may find
but
out.
A
nobody's
massive
Nobody's,
We may find out.
nobody's underneath Higgimus.
So yeah, I'll say everybody move out of the way. I'm not exactly the most dexterous of the people.
I'd say probably enough to kill the wizard.
So you want to get out into the get out of the room?
Yeah,
Probably.
Braxton
We're
go through the
We're
doorway.
just
or
out of the way of the rope. So
Okay.
if Braxton slips, he doesn't land on top of us.
I was going to say, we
Well,
might not
take it
have
with
to
us
try
again.
and put something on the floor to dampen the blow. If he does fall, if there's anything, there's nothing in here other than our backpacks.
And I'm not using my backpack to cushion the fall.
Yeah, no, I've got valuable stuff in there.
Same here. I got oil. I
Don't
got
worry about that,
flaming
just
oil.
Some of the stuff in my backpack might hurt him even worse than the ground.
I could put my rope to give a little bit of a dampening effect. So it's not on solid floor.
Well, why don't
There's
you
not
let him
much
roll
else.
his dexterity check first?
Because it's got a dex of 8.
Also, I'm gonna kind of tie up the ends of the rope to myself.
Higgimus, roll that d20.
Just roll it.
Head first.
He's got a dexterity of
Falls
10.
down. Oh my god.
Nice.
He did it.
Wow.
Higgimus, surprisingly limber on getting down those ropes.
That army training.
Yeah, that army training really pays off for him there.
Well done, Higgimus.
Thanks.
None of us died.
I believed in you. I didn't move out the way.
My dexterity is 8, by the way, people.
I thought it was 10.
I don't think so.
No, it was,
Am I
Or is it
looking-
no? My wisdom's 8. Sorry.
Yeah.
oh.
10's perfectly average. All right, so you find yourselves in a long corridor. The torchlight barely reaches the wall at the quote-unquote south end of this hall. The ceiling is about 10 to 15 feet high, and it's vaulted. In a
Dwarven make.
yes, Urgoth says that it's definitely dwarven made.
Do dwarves
Higgimus
get
barely fits.
What was that, Lafdul?
do dwarves get a bonus to hearing down here?
No.
Oh.
No, dwarves actually
you say-
one of the worst at hearing.
Did you say we were at the south end here?
Well, you're not at the south end, but the torchlight
right,
reaches down
yeah.
there. Yeah, you're right outside the door. There are some
Oh,
doorways,
so we came in here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
and let me see exactly.
Got all the doors dwarf height.
They're about 5 feet high, give or take. Higgimus will have to duck down. They're certainly wide enough for Higgimus to get through, but I mean it's just duck in and get through. The ceilings are plenty high though. They're clearly designed to disperse the weight to the walls. And these walls are built, not carved.
Does it smell down here?
It does, but it's more musty than rot.
All right.
So let me go through the doors that you see real fast, and then I think we'll take our break. So the door here, much like the one you came out of, it is closed. The bottom of the door has disintegrated. The doors are all in fairly poor shape that you can see. It's about, the bottom foot or so of the door is just gone. This door is in a bit better shape. It's closed. The bottom isn't nearly as disintegrated. And this door is gone. So you can see a little bit into the room through the torchlight. Certainly not enough to say anything about what the room is. Let me go ahead and...
I assume we're making a lot of noise as well.
Not
quite probably.
necessarily.
Well, we're talking, discussing the rooms, or are we still treating this like a dungeon that we're going to skulk around in?
We were making a lot of noise when we were coming down the road because we were calling to each other.
Yep.
Yeah, so any advantage we had is gone, basically.
Is
That's what I'm
this as
trying
long
to
as
say.
the hallway is?
I'm sorry?
Is this as long as the hallway is?
No, you can see that the north end, it goes off into darkness.
Okay.
So the torchlight, and I was a little bit wrong. Yeah, the other end does end in a brick wall, but I was a little bit wrong on assumptions about torchlight. It's only 15 feet radius, so that's as far as you can get with the torchlight right now. And we'll go ahead and take our break now. And get some drinks, get a snack, and when we return, we'll get to exploring this area.
Okay, okay.
See everyone after the break.
Yep.
When are we coming back?
About 10 minutes, so 2:12, 2:15, somewhere in there. 15 past.
Yeah.
10, 15 past, somewhere in there.
Okay.